Apollo Synthmania. Here we have another question and answer. This one is from Bernie Boss. What do you mean for a basic PWM waveform? Can you please describe all the details of the preset? Simple Trance with Hardware is the video that he's referring to. I made this track 10 years ago in 2011, and it's still pretty popular. And in this video I was using the Arpeggiator on the Juno 60 to create those typical trance lines that were in vogue in the 90s. Now, PWM stands for Pulse Width Modulation, and it's one of the standard patches that we all create in the synthesizer world. And it comes from a pulse wave, which is this one here, which is currently on this Juno. As you can see, it's like a square wave. It's like something that has a pulse, like an EKG, something that goes like tick, 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 and it keeps going. It's just repeating, but you can vary the width of the pulse with other parameters. Typically, you use the LFO. So here we have the LFO. So to give you an example on the keyboard of the Juno here, if you have this note here with the PWM slider all the way up, it kind of sounds hollow like a square should, but if you modulate the width of the pulse with the LFO, you get a detuned, very pleasant flavor that's very popular. And you can go overboard. If you go too much overboard, then it's totally detuned. So you want to just give it a little bit, you know, between 0 and 100. You want to be in the sweet spot right here for trance, right? And then you can add a sawtooth and a little bit of a sub oscillator here, and also the chorus in position 1. And you get a really fat sound. As far as filter and envelopes, it doesn't matter that much, but for this patch we're controlling the filter with the envelope at 100, and the envelope right now I'm using the full sustain for this example, but for the song you want to put this button in the middle like that, so you have a staccato sound, like a plucked sound, like. For the technique of the arpeggio, I was using 3 fingers, 1 on the left hand and 2 on the right hand, and with the arpeggiator set at up. So it rotates between those 3 notes, such as but of course, with the Arpeggiator is all another story. We have a beat on the 909, it goes like this. And when you add all the components and you turn on the Arpeggiator on the Juno, you get And that's it, Bernie Boss. I hope this explains it. Thank you. See you guys in the next video.